Men are for the streets too, not just women. Let's talk double standards. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about men are for the streets too, not just women. Let's talk double standards. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to talk about this, bro. When you hear like, oh, she for the streets and this and that, you know what's very hypocritical about that? You could have this man, bro, who's literally for the streets. And he's telling this woman that she for the streets. Let me repeat that one more time. You could have this man who is for the streets. And he's telling this woman that she's for the streets. Ain't that hypocritical though? You know what I'm saying? Ain't that hypocritical? You for the streets, but yet you saying she for the streets. Hey, bro, that hypocritical, don't it, bro? You know what I'm saying? And, bro, like, the double standards right here is crazy, bro. To whereas, when a man is sleeping around with all these wrong women, oh, he's a player, bro. He's just a player, da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? But when a woman is sleeping around in the street, oh, she for the street. But for the man, he just a player, bro. I'm like, bro, the man for the streets too, bro. Hey, bro, the man is a hypocrite too, bro. Like, the man like, hey, bro, she for the street, bro. And it's like the man is pointing fingers at the woman. Hey, bro, she for the street. Let me point fingers at her. She for the street. But you for the streets too, bro. The freak. Hey, bro, what type of unsanctified hypocrisy is going on, bro? Bro, this is some unsanctified hypocrisy, bro. You got dudes who are literally for the streets, literally 1000%. And then they pointing fingers at women, be like, hey, that woman for the street, bro. She for the street, bro. You for the street, bro. You for the street. You want to know what's crazy? The man is more for the street than the woman. Wait, hold on. So the man is more for the street than the woman, but yet the man is judging the woman for being for the street? The freak. Telling you, bro, this hypocritical double standards right here, bro. Like, there's some hypocritical stuff that be going on right here, man. This type of hypocrisy, bro, it done made it all the way up to the heavens, to God's throne, bro. God is like, damn, man, these people hypocritical, bro. What's going on with these people, man? Hey, bro, these men hypocritical as hell, bro. Of course, I'm paraphrasing. That's not how, God is not, God is going to talk more different from me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just paraphrasing what God would say, but like, he's going to talk differently, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to tell you, bro, like, hey, bro, a lot of these men hypocritical, bro. They be just judging these women, bro. It's like they be bullying these women with their words, bro. Oh, yeah, she for the street, da-da-da-da. That woman could start feeling depressed. Hey, bro, that woman could start feeling suicidal, depressed. Or too much judgment, bro. You don't know what that judgment could do to that woman. But, bro, these men don't care, bro. It's like a form of bullying, bro. You bullying that woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? You bullying that woman for being for the street. But you for the street. You for the street, too. You are more heavier in the street of all time. Know what I'm saying? But yet you bullying this woman with your words. Oh, she for the, you casting all this judgment. These men be judging women for being for the street. But they also in no position to be pointing fingers, talking about she for the street. Yeah, you for the street, bruh. You love the street more than you love God. You for the street, for real, for real. These men is for real loving the street, bruh. Talking about that woman for the street. You judging that woman, but you for the street. You more for the street. You for street for sure. I'm telling you, bruh. The hypocrisy gotta stop, bruh. Bro, a lot of women be catching like straight judgment, bro. Just straight getting bullied with words, bruh. Straight judgment raining down on these women, bruh. Bro, and these the same women that God would choose, bro. And God will raise up. Women who be in the street for real. These the same women who will really, when you really take it to the Bible, bro. God raise up these women too, bro. Hey, bro, these be the women that's going to change and fully live for God. Hey, bro, these be the same women that God is going to raise up and use them to help other women in the street. You know, these be the same women that God is going to use to help other women in the street and to pull other women out the street. But yeah, these the women that be getting the most judgment by men who also have sin, bro. What Jesus said he who has no sin cast the first stone. So why is these men casting these stones at these women who in the street, but yet they in the street? You in sin. You love the street more than you love God. So how in the hell is you casting stones at this woman when you in the street, bruh? That's hypocrisy, bruh. And on Judgment Day, bruh, if these men don't change, bruh, on Judgment Day, they just gonna end up in hell, bruh. I'm telling you, bro, that's hypocrisy. God is just going to judge them for hypocrisy on Judgment Day. They not making it to no heaven, bruh. But they got to change their ways, bruh. Just as much as the women got to change, the men got to change, bruh. Know what I'm saying? When you hear she for the street, that usually be judgment towards women. And that I noticed, bro, when it comes to a lot of like, what's the right word? When it comes to a lot of like, sleeping around with multiple people, when it comes to those type of sins, bro, it's like men be getting a pass, but like women be getting judged for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Women be getting judged for that, but men be getting a pass, bro. I'm like, bro, yeah, that's that hypocritical though. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be judging if you in the same sin, bro. You doing the same sin, but worse. You're doing worse sins than that woman that you're judging. You are doing worse sins than that woman that you is judging. That's hypocrisy, bro. Hey, bro, that's hypocrisy 101. On Judgment Day, you ain't make it to heaven. You do not make it to heaven unless you fully change your ways, bro. Just as much as the woman gotta change her ways, you gotta change your ways. But don't you know that in certain cases, bro, that woman is able to change her life around for God? And those men who's judging her, they ain't even gonna change, bro. Majority of them men ain't even gonna change, but that woman is gonna change. God is gonna reach out to that woman. God is gonna save that woman. But them men who is judging her, they don't even want to change, bro. Know what I'm saying? Ain't it crazy, bro, how tables turn, bro? It's crazy, bro, but this is some hypocrisy too, though. Know what I'm saying? The man for the street too. They could be for the street sexually, meaning they sleeping around with multiple wrong women, or they sleeping around with all these wrong women, or they could be for the streets in a gang-related way. Either way, they love the streets more than they love God. So if they love the streets more than they love God, how are they going to judge a woman for being for the street? He who has no sin cast the first stone. You cannot judge and point fingers at a woman for being for the streets, yet you are for the streets, yet you also love the streets. And you love the streets more than you love God. That's hypocrisy, bruh. Know what I'm saying? That's hypocrisy, and that's it. It is what it is, bruh. Stop resisting the message of the gospel. It is what it is. It's true. It's true, bruh. I'm trying to tell you what I'm knowing, bruh. But hey, bruh, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say, bruh. Know what I'm saying? Peace.